to the internet. It's time for Kieran Powell's Keep Laughing Show.
Hello, everybody. Right. Full disclosure here. I was running a bit late on everything tonight, all right? Now, I had a crazy busy day. I was delivering food all day to people that can't leave the house. This is what I do with some of my time now that I'm unemployed officially. And everything just took a bit longer than I planned today. And then I got home, and unfortunately, Amy, my wonderful girlfriend, has a migraine, and so she went to go have a nap, and I just would cook dinner for us, right? But I hadn't planned to be cooking dinner tonight. She was going to be cooking it for us, which would have been lovely. But, of course, she got a migraine, so I let her go to sleep. Of course, that was more important. I kind of just ran out of time, and then the really observant ones of you will know that I normally would start streaming the show at about 10 to 7, and then I go, I'm on at 7, right? I started at about 6 minutes to 7 today because I finally got up here and I was like, oh, God. And then the really observant ones of you also will have noticed that the show actually started at 1 minute past 7, not 7. Why is that? Because I'm still eating my dinner. I don't even know if this camera's in focus. I haven't done any tests on the audio. It looks like you can hear me from, I'm just going to turn it all up a little bit, actually. I mean, I don't know, is this camera... Oh, that camera's working, but it's not looking how it's meant to. But if I just show you that there is my dinner, you see? I'm nearly finished it, but I'm not, I haven't yet. I don't know what that looks horrible, doesn't it? Ooh. Right, anyway, thanks for coming back. If you're new here, welcome. It's normally slightly more organised than this at the start. If you've been here before, well, you probably don't care anymore, do you? Let's see what you're saying. Oh, Amy says sorry. Darling, you don't have to be sorry. You had a migraine. That's fine. Hello, Lily. Lily is here as well. Hi, Dan. Dan's always here. He's got nothing better to do with his life. Phil says he went shopping today for 6 people, over £400 and 3 hours in Morrison's. It was so stressful. Oh, there you go. That's how professional I am. My phone is not on silent. I just got a text. Now, oh, isn't this fun? We've got a fun show coming up for you. I'm probably just going to keep eating my dinner slowly, if that's all right with you. I've got some lovely looking mashed potato that I made, but it is actually very lovely. And if you've watched the show before, the big potato is actually that mashed potato. Yeah, my giant potato finally was about to go off, so I turned it into a mashed potato. You're very welcome. Let's start the show. We've got some lovely, exciting stuff coming up tonight. There is, in fact, a new segment coming up tonight as well. A new part of the show. It's a new game. I'm very excited. I'm going to tell you about some other new, exciting things that I'm going to be doing. But, of course, we need to start the show the same way we always start every show with... Yes, indeedy, it is time for the classic dad joke of the day. Now, full disclosure, because I knew I'd be delivering all day today, we didn't know how long it was going to take, I wrote tonight's show and everything that you're going to see last night. Haven't read it since, it's not very fresh in my brain. Let's see if I can deliver this joke well. Are my hands dirty? I'm just making my cue cards filthy. Oh no, it's because I literally printed them at 2 minutes to 7 and the ink isn't dry. That's why, because I'm pretty organised tonight. A man was driving down the road when the policeman stopped him. The officer looked in the back of the man's truck and said, "Why are these penguins in your truck?" The man replied, "These are my penguins. They belong to me." The officer said, "You need to take them to the zoo." The next day, the officer saw the same guy driving down the road. He pulled him over again. He saw the penguins were still in the truck, but they were wearing sunglasses this time. He said, "I thought I told you to take these penguins to the zoo." "I did," the man replied, "and today I'm taking them to the beach." Yeah? Great, wasn't that fun? That was a joke. All right, should we have some news? Let's have some news. I'm very excited about some of this news because after the news, it will be exciting. Hang on, I've got things that tell me that the new. Oh, hang on. We're not quite ready for the news yet because I prepped the news, but I didn't put it into the show file. If anyone that's watching knows how QLab works, I have the dreaded red X. Let me just drop you there, drop you there. Drop you there and drop you there. Hopefully this will work. I haven't tested this. It's time for...
Ridiculous but true news stories. they are true.
Yeah, they are.
I promise.
I promise they're true. Now, tonight, the news stories involve sausages. News story number one for tonight. A couple. Still not finished with a mouthful. That's rude, isn't it? Okay. A couple move into their new house and are taken aback by what they find in the office. Mark and Jenny Ronsman, I think that's how you say it, couldn't believe their luck when they pulled back the carpet of their home. Moving into a new house is always exciting, from the moment you get the keys to finding all the nooks and the crannies you didn't spot when you first came to view it. But one lucky couple couldn't believe their luck when they were told what was underneath the floorboards to the home office in their new home. Mark and Jenny Ronsman, both 39, had been told when they bought their new house 3 years ago in Wisconsin, the United States, that there was a hot tub in one of the rooms. This is true. An elderly lady had lived there in the property prior to them, but as she got older, she stopped using it and covered it over instead of taking it out. But it's taken the couple 3.5 years since they moved in to even start fixing it up. Mark uploaded the photo before and after picture to his Facebook account and was inundated with likes and comments. Have a look at this. Look at that. How cool is that? They found a hot tub in their home office. That's awesome. Love it. Next story. Ghosts. Don't worry, kids. Not real ghosts. They're the scary kind. This is the non-scary kind because they're not real, okay? Ghosts clad in bedsheets scare people into sticking to coronavirus. That's how organised I am. I go to press the pedal that starts that song and it's not there because I haven't set it up. Hang on, I'll do it manually.
He dropped the C-bomb, we can't believe
Sorry.
it.
This also gives me time to have some more mashed potato.
Never use it, but he dropped the C-bomb, we can't believe
Sorry.
it. Now say you're sorry.
I'm sorry. Oh yeah, if you've just joined the show, Debbie's just asked why you're eating. Debbie, I've had a bit of a manic day. I've run out of time for everything, and I hadn't eaten my dinner, so I just thought I'd eat it while I do the show. It's about it would go cold otherwise. It's already a bit cold. Anyway, ghosts. That's where we were. Volunteers are dressing up as ghosts and lurking at night to scare people into sticking to C-bomb lockdowns in Indonesia and Malaysia. Wearing white bed sheets, the ghosts have been seen jumping out at unsuspecting passers-by in dark streets, standing on the top of vehicles in deserted car parks, and sitting on benches in public spaces. It is one of the most bizarre measures aimed at curbing the spread of the virus, but it reflects an age-old superstition in parts of Southeast Asia. Known as Pukong, the ghostly figures are typically wrapped in white shrouds with powdered faces and coal-rimmed eyes, and they represent the trapped souls of the dead. Look at this! Ah! How scary is that? They're like, I don't know if I like it, don't know how I feel about that. Number 3, this one's fun. A woman attempts to trim her partner's hair before realising her hilarious mistake. Now, we love a good silly haircut story in here, don't we? Dan, you still want me to shave my head, sorry, I'm not going to do it, but I did cut it, and after a day of delivering, and by the way, also my dog woke me up at 3:30 in the morning last night, I'll tell you about that in a sec. So considering I've not really slept last night, and I've been out delivering all day and sweating while doing all that, and then I've had to rush and walk the dog and cooked, I feel like my hair looks alright. Yeah, are we okay with that? Anyway. A woman's attempt to cut her partner's hair has gone viral thanks to the very questionable results and the pair's contrasting reactions. Emily and Corey Pendergast from Ohio are currently stuck inside like many of us, and with his usual hairdressers closed due to the C-bomb crisis, Corey asked Emily to give him a quick trim instead. When Emily set up the camera to film the haircut, following a suggestion to capture it on tape? Are we stuck in 1991? By one of her friends, Corey should have taken that as a sign she may not be the best person for the job. I understand how you feel. But with his faith in his other half unwavering, Corey sits on the toilet in the bathroom. Where else would the toilet be? Thanks for that unnecessary detail. Instructing that he would like a trim with the scissors at a bit of an angle to achieve a more textured look. I believe that's... Oh, wait. No, I did know what that was called because... When Amy cut the back of my hair, her friend Kate was on FaceTime, who's a hairdresser. Kate, if you're watching, remind me what, or Amy, you're watching. What's that called? What's the when you cut into the hair, you don't like cut it flat. Someone must know this watching. Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts if I can't remember this. while I'm waiting for you to spawn because of the 15-second delay, I'm just going to have an... Thanks. Yeah, no, Molly, we don't care about the dog right now. Just, can someone... No, not crown. When you cut into the hair, fade. No, it's not. That's not what it's called. You're creating the fade, but what's the... Point cut! Thank you, Amy. Point cut. That was going to drive me crazy. Right. Where was I? More of a texture look. Point cut. Yes. Emily begins by lopping off a few fairly sizable chunks of hair from his crown, as she comments that they don't even have the scissors which are usually used by professionals. Quickly moving towards the front of his head, she halves the length of one chunky strand before pulling a worried face and throwing the hair in the bin before Corey can see. Now, disclosure right now, the video of this has been taken off, so I couldn't have the video, but I do have some photos. Undeterred, she repeats the action at the fringe and struggles to hold in her laughter. Corey laughs too until he looks up to see her holding much of what used to be his fringe before quickly saying, "Honey, that's too much." Have a look at this first photo. There she is. Now, I don't know a lot about cutting hair myself, but if someone went that far down, straight across with a clump of my hair in my fringe, I'd be like, whoa! All right, this is what it looks Oh, I love it! Oh, and that was...
Ridiculous, but true news stories.
I'm nearly finished for dinner.
Really, they are true. I promise.
I left all the sweet corn, which is silly, because I normally put that in my mash. Right, I'll tell you... Yeah, this is really happening, by the way. You are actually watching me eat my dinner. That's what this lockdown has done to us all. Now, I did say I'd tell you about what happened. Oh, by the way, I was going to mention this. I don't know if the really observant ones among you, like I said at the start, if you're really observant, you might remember that this is actually the jumper I wore in the first ever trailer for this show. Does anyone notice that? Did anyone notice that? Definitely not. Wasn't even worth mentioning. Now, I was actually woken last night by my lovely dog. In case you're wondering, the Cute Pets and royalty-free jazz music, that lovely section of the show which everyone loves, is coming back. If you have any more cute pet photos, send them to me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, email, just send them to me somehow. You can work it out. My social media's all over the place. And it comes up at the end of the show as well, if you don't know. If you've got a cute pet, send it to me, because later this week we're going to have the return of Cute Pets and royalty-free jazz music. We're also going to have the return of a few other exciting segments, including...
Who's got the biggest potato?
Oh my.
That's coming back. Yes. So send me your potato photo as well. I'll remind you again in a moment. But what I was saying, getting sidetracked, the reason I'm a bit tired today is because my dog decided that at 3:30 in the morning he would wake us all up and probably wake the neighbours up by barking his face off. Thankfully, Amy stayed asleep, but I woke up, took him down, went down to him, tried to calm him down. He wouldn't. Ended up sleeping on the sofa for the rest of the night. So I haven't slept, and now I've been delivering food all day, and now I'm really tired. Which is why I'm a bit wide and going a bit mad. Yes, send me photos of your potatoes. Unfortunately, my big potato I've just eaten. You've just watched me eat. You are very welcome. I'm glad you just watched me eat. Yes, send me photos of your big potatoes. If you have a big potato, I want to see your big potato. Why, you ask, if you're new around here? Well, we want to see your big potatoes for the competition of who's got the biggest potatoes, and whoever has the biggest potato is going to win a prize. It's as simple as that. I'll send the prize anywhere in the world. Maybe anywhere in the world. Depends how much it costs. Anyway, let's play a game. Should we play a game? I think we should play a game! That's right. It's time for... I thought I'd be able to eat that quicker than that. That didn't go to plan. Hey, I'm still there. Right. It's time for Where in the World Was Kieran? If you don't know, if you're new around here, I'm very lucky. I've travelled the world. I've been in lots of places, so we play a game where I show you a photo super zoomed in, and you have to guess where in the world I was. Yes, it's as simple as that. And I know this camera looks rubbish tonight. I don't know why it does either, but I'm still just going to use it because it's there. Now, tonight's photo. Let's have a look at this. Let's have a bit of underscore as well. I need a bit of background music. Okay. Oh, sorry, yes, tonight. I forget because I programmed this yesterday. It's not a photo tonight, it's a video, all right? We have a video of where I was in the world. So I want to see your guesses where in the world it was. You don't have to make an actual guess straight away. You could guess a continent, you could ask a question. To be honest, that is really zoom. That's just part of me. Let's zoom out a little bit. Okay, so towards the end of the video, you get a little bit of something over my shoulder you get to see. While I'm waiting for your guesses, I'm just going to have some more sweet corn. All right, what have we got? It's okay, Amy will dash upstairs to save him. What have I missed? Hang on. Oh, Molly, your dad sleeps on the sofa because of the dog every night. You're going to choke in a moment. Oh, it's okay, Amy, dash upstairs to save him. I'm not going to choke, I'm all right. Lapland, Brighton, no, but I like your thinking. Let's zoom out a little bit more, see if we can... Oh! What is that? Where in the world is that? There's a good question. Let's just eat some more sweet corn. Alaska, no it is not. Is it a colder country? It is. It was actually ironically warm the day that I was there in this video. But it is generally known as a colder country. The Cheltenham races, Rory? No it is not, unfortunately. Is it snowing in the video? No it is not. Is it Norway? No. Is it Numia? No it is not. Let's zoom out a little bit more. Oh, what is this? Where could this be? Anyone got any ideas? Yeah, let's keep thinking. Falkirk, no, Dan, but that's pretty close. Cozumel, no. Australia, no. The boat show, no. Some docking port somewhere, maybe. Yes, Molly, that is correct, but where? Iceland, Sweden, Iceland, New York, France, Guernsey, all no. Let's zoom out a little bit more. See, and yes, that is what the video is of. It's of me doing a raspberry in slow motion. For your entertainment, is it Scotland, says Dan? Yes, it is. You're never going to guess. It's South Queensferry, which is the port for Edinburgh. How exciting. I just wanted to put this on here because that's really funny, isn't it? Oh, well, who guessed that? That was... Dan guessed Scotland, and then he shortly after guessed Greenock, but Chrissy did say Edinburgh. But it's Queensferry Bridge. Well done, Dan. That was... That's where in the world was I. Do you know what, Dan? I'm talking my mouthful again. I just want to get on with it, don't I? I was going to play another game tonight and everything. We've got to get on with this. I'll tell you what, I'll save the sweet corn because you can eat sweet corn cold, can't you? Dan, I feel like you have definitely earned a Dave Kieran. I don't even have any Dave Kieran. Didn't get them out because I ran out of time. Dan, you have definitely earned a Dave Kieran. I will send you a Dave Kieran, don't worry. And maybe, for your little boy, even something else. Like a Dave toy. Let's not make it weird. You're all still guessing. Cardiff, Wales, Queensferry Bridge. What do I win, Dan? You win a Dave Kieran, Dan. An evening with Dave. No, you do not win an evening with Dave. Chrissy says, we're pretty sure we went there together. Chrissy, totally correct. Yes, in fact, I'm pretty sure that might have been the first place we ever went ashore off a ship together. It's cool, isn't it? Right. I know what you're all thinking. You think it every single time. I know it. I see it in your faces. I know right now that you're all thinking.
How did last night's floor look?
Well, luckily for you, I can answer that question. It looked like this. And remember, I threw the card and it landed in the drawers. Yeah, it did indeed. That was...
How did last night's floor look?
Yes, like I mentioned earlier, if you just joined the show, hi, how you doing? Nice to have you here. What was that? That was weird. Yeah, I've decided to cross my legs, judge me. If you just joined, we do a fun game, which you might remember, it's not a game, it's a little segment, it's a fun thing, where we show you everyone's cute pets. It's this segment. Yes, we're not doing it tonight, unfortunately, because we don't have enough time, so I want to play a new game with you just after this. But send me your cute pet photos, OK? Send them to me on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook, on email. I know I've said this already, but send me your cute pet photos. I want to see them. We're going to show them on the show later in the week. Now, I know you've all got another question on your mind. Is it...
What colour are Kieran's socks?
Well, there's sort of a stripy situation tonight. Yes, his camera looks terrible, and I know I've not organised any of this. And no, Christina Bianco is not on the show. but I just wanted to use that other yeah, they're kind of stripy tonight. What is that on the bottom? Oh, no, that's just a worn-off label on the bottom. Yeah, they're not really any particular colour. Yeah, you're welcome. Right, should we play a new game? Finally, let's get there. Let's play a new game. I wrote this game last night. It's going to be fun. Let's play it.
Is it Kieran or is it an animal?
Yeah, it's really simple. Is it Kieran or is it an animal? Do we want to enjoy that again? Yeah, we do. Oh, the keyboard isn't working because I didn't plug it in.
Is it Kieran or is it an animal?
It's a new game. We got a new game. Now, this game is really simple. I'm going to play you a sound, okay? You're all going to hear a sound. And this sound is going to either be me or it's going to be an animal. Now, it's not as easy as that, of course. That would be too easy. We all know that you can guess what's in the box like that, and you can guess where it was in the world like that. So I'm going to make it harder for you. I have edited all these sounds. It could be reversed, it could be sped up, it could be pitch shifted, it could have anything. Anything I could have done to this sound. So it's going to still be vaguely recognisable, all right? But I want you to guess, is this me or is it an animal? Okay, here is our first noise. That's it. That was it. Let's have another listen. What could it be? Is it me? Is it an animal? Have one more go. Yeah. Is it me? Is it an animal? And if it's an animal, what do you think an animal is? What kind of animal? What have we got? Oh, Dan, you said you were there too. Yes, you were, actually. Sorry, Dan. With Andrew Cadillac, he was also there. But Kieran is an animal. Thank you, Dan. Let's not get too specific. You're saying it's me. That's you, that's you. Your youngest fan is watching. Hi. Oh, I know who my youngest fan is. Kieran, animal. Reese says it's an animal. Everyone else is saying me. Dan says it's an animal. Susie says it's me. That is correct. It is indeed me. It's taken from this little clip. Oh, by the way, I should have said that all the noises of me are from the show the night before. So all these noises that I made in the show last night is actually from this. Happy Monday! So it was like, hey! But I just reversed it. So you instead had... It's like the little sound effect button, isn't it? Except it's not a sound effect. It's me. Right, let's play another one. Let's have it. What do we think this is? Oh, is that me or is it an animal? Let's have another listen. Ooh. Is it me? Is it an animal? Remember, I may have pitch shifted these. I may have slowed them down. I could have done anything. Is it me or is it an animal? What do you think? Let's see your guesses in the comments. Dan says it's a giraffe. That might be for the last one. I don't know. Debbie says it's an animal. What else do we do? Let's have a look. A cow. It could be a cow. Let's keep guessing. I want to see what else you think it might be. Kate and Andrew both think it's me. Gemma thinks it's a cow. Abby says it could be me in slow-mo. Yes, it could. That is true. Very good thinking, Abby. A Chinese bat. It could be a Chinese bat. Tom thinks it's me. Susie says it's an animal. Liv says you when you wake up in the morning. I do sound like that in the morning. That is totally true. Kay says it's an animal cow. An animal, I imagine, she's saying is an animal, and she thinks it's a cow, not... We know a cow is an animal. Anyway, Rory says it's a bull. Well, I will tell you, none of you have actually got it apart from the people that said it's an animal. It is an animal. It's actually a wild boar. All I did was reverse it. Simple as that. This is what it sounds like the right way around. Pretty much exactly the same. And this was it backwards. Simple as that. Right. Let's have another guess. What do we think this one is? Oh, that's an interesting one. Have another listen. Oh, and again. What do we think? Is it me? Is it an animal? Dan says, if it's Dave, does that count as an animal or is that Kieran? That's good, Dan. Don't know. We'll have to cross that bridge when we get to it. Right, what do we think that one was? Let's just listen to it once more. Let's have... What is it? Debbie thinks it's an animal, but what kind of animal do we think it is? What kind of animal do you think that noise is? Kieran yawning. I like your thinking, Kay. It could be me yawning. Yes, it could. A door. No, Reese. It's either me or an animal, all right? Do you get the game? Do you remember the theme tune? Do you remember this?
Is it Kieran or is it an animal?
At no point in that was there a door, all right? What else have we got? KP, that's me. A reversed seal. I like your thinking, Roy. That may be a thing. Is it an animal? Yes, Kate thinks it's an animal. What else? Any other guesses? Any other guesses? Any advances on a reversed seal or a door? Other than those for guesses. So
I think it's a reverse seal. I think it's a door.
I know my audience. I get it. I see you all. Right. Okay. Well, I'll tell you. It is actually a seal reversed. Well done, Rory. That's the full sound forward. It's a long one. It was a reverse seal. Well done, Rory. Very impressive indeed. What else do we think this is? Oh, that was very, very quick. One more time. What do we think that is? Oh, could it be me? Could it be an animal? Let's have a look. No, that's the wrong one. This one. Oh, is it me? Is it an animal? What have we got? Oh, Rory said, as in seal, as in kiss from a rose. No, like a... Is it that way, is it? I don't know. What have we got? Is it an ex-parrot? That's funny. I'm assuming you're trying to say expat, maybe? I don't know. I don't really get the joke. Animal walrus. Oh, that was assuming for the last one. Debbie thinks it's me. Molly thinks it's me. Abby thinks it's me. Poppy thinks it's me. Chrissy thinks it's me. Kate thinks it's me. Nick thinks it's me. Oh, it's been a long day. Wallace Stock, whoever you are, I don't know your name, but you think it's me breathing. Tom thinks it's me. Dan thinks it's Kieran getting into a very cold bath and dunking the twin. Oh, I'm tired. Kay gasped and think it was me. Well, I'll tell you, it was me. This is the sound it came from. You did. It was me breathing, but it was reversed again. Let's hope you did. Yeah, all right, let's do another one. Oh, yeah, we got two more. Okay, have a listen to this. Yes. Ooh, what was that? Yes. Oh. Yes. Oh, what do we think that is? Is it me? Is it an animal? Is it me? Is it an animal? Good question. We're running out of time here. Dan's going to be furious if we don't have Dave on tonight. Don't worry, we will. I will squeeze in Dave. Don't worry, Dan. It'll be very quick, but get your questions ready for Dave. You think it's me again? Molly thinks it's me. Susie thinks it's me. Oh, Wallace Stock says I saw you at chat a while ago. Well, hello, thanks for coming. Nice to see you here. Debbie thinks it's me. Nick thinks it's me as the X Factor man. Chrissy thinks it's me. Kate thinks it's me. Susie thinks it's me. Tom says it is you saying so backwards. Tom! Listen to it backwards. Yes! And forwards. So! Tom! That's amazing! Well done! Oh, it was indeed me saying so backwards. Very impressed, Tom. I was about to say Tomatha, but it's neither an actual thing or your name, so that's not it. Right, last one, okay? Oh, what was this? Listen again. Oh. Oh. What do we think that is? Is it me? Is it an animal? Is it me? Is it an animal? And then we're going to have a very, very quick time for Dave, and then I'm going to eat my sweet corn because it's still sat there. Is it me? Is it an animal? What do we think? What do we think? What do we think? Oh, Molly says Tom is well chuffed. You should be, Tom, because that was bang on. I'm very impressed with you all. Rory got seal backwards, although he then said he meant like seal as in da 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 da. Yeah, I need to fix that camera. That looks terrible. All right, what do we think? You think it's an animal? An animal? Is it a cat hissing? Is it a horse? Keep guessing. I like this. Nikki says it's an animal. I like this. Okay, we're definitely not thinking it's me. You guys are quite good at this game. It might still be me. I'm not giving it away too much, but you think it's good. Is it Stitch sniffing? Is it me snorting? Doubt it is. Don't doubt yourself. It's a guess. It's a valid guess. Is it a donkey? Is it a keep guessing? None of you have actually got it yet, okay? None of you have got it. But that might be me. I've ruined it. Anyway, is it a bear? No, it is not a bear. Is it a snake? No, that's very close, though. I will tell you, it is indeed a lizard. This is the noise forwards. Basically the same thing. One more time. That was it. There you go. That was...
Is it Kieran or is it an animal?
Yay! I like our new game. That was fun. Yes. Oh, that was a good... Let's put it on the floor, otherwise how did last night's floor look photo wouldn't be very good. Right, we're very, very quickly, because we're actually out of time, but I promised Dan Dave will be on tonight, so let's have a little bit of...
Oh, how quickly am I going to have to talk? Oh, this is really difficult when you've got a full throat of food. Right, hello everyone. Hi, how you all doing? Let's see what I think. That's what this segment is about.
It is, right. What do people want to ask Dave? Hello, everyone that is new. If you are new here, this is Dave. I am a ventriloquist. That is what I normally do for a living, if you don't know. And this is Dave, and you can ask Dave anything. So let's have a look at the comments. What do people say? They're just saying Dave. Mayo says, hey, Throw. Hi, Throw. Hi, Dave. You're all saying... Oh, OK, Tom has a question. Dave, do you want to make an appearance in one of the Phoenix Review Company's Tantos? Well, if you don't know, that is actually the panto that Kieran and Amy organised together, and Tom also organises with us. He's very heavily involved. Actually, no, I do not want to be in Tom, because Kieran is too busy already, and he doesn't have time to need to be in it. And that is definitely what he wanted to say, not what Dave would say, you idiot. This is what Dave thinks, not what you think, sorry. Right, what else have we got? Mike says, Dave, next time, can you go in the shops with me? I'd love to, Mike, but we're still on lockdown, so when that's all over, we'll see if we can make that happen, all right, Mike? We'll make it happen, don't worry. What have you been doing with this quarantine, Dave, says Molly. I have been sitting just up there on a suitcase, waiting for Kieran to decide to do this segment again, but he's not been doing it because his arm hurts, and he's not very good at ventriloquism right now. No, my lips are moving a lot. I'm just quite tired and I'm eating too much food. What else have we got? My daughter says hi, Dave, and she really likes him, but what is your favourite ice cream? Ice cream. You scream, I scream, we all scream the ice cream. I think I'm going mad. Vanilla, because Kieran is vanilla. Right, what have we got? When was Dave born? I am 12 years old. That is a true fact. I am 12, yep. I have been 12 since Kieran created me as a character when he was 12. I haven't thought about that. So I was very creative when I was 12, clearly. Just making the puppet the same age as me. Oh, dear. Too busy, he's doing this. Thank you, Dan, I agree. Where was I born? In a workshop in Stroud. By Peter Pullen, he's great. Susie says, my 7-year-old loves Dave. I'm good, I'm glad, Susie. Mark says, you're too busy being a legend. You are correct there, Mark. That is totally true. Dave, can you say Bumblebee? No, I can't. That's too difficult, okay? Do you get it? He just did it. Do you get it? It's comedy, that. It's comedy. Mike says, Dave, can you sing Twinkle Twinkle? Yes, I can. I'm not going to, but I can. All right, lady tomorrow, we don't have enough time. Dave, can you sing the Seaborn? You all need to sing. Do you know what? We'll do something at some point this week where I will sing you all something. Does Dave have a family? Yes, Chrissy, surprise, you're my mother. No, it's not. Stroud, Davey, stop it. No, we're not saying that, are we? No, and on that go, let's call it there. Thank you, Dave. That was fun, wasn't it? Yeah. That was naughty, Dan. No, he's not, but if it helps you, Dan. Bath stuff's got that in. It's very good for your skin, he says with terrible expert. Right, thanks for coming, everyone. That was an interesting show, wasn't it? Bit longer than I planned it to be. Why was that? Because I was eating food and we started 2 minutes late. Thanks for coming. We're back here tomorrow night and I've got a very exciting guest on the show tomorrow night, so make sure you're all here for a lot more fun in my Keep Laughing show. Thanks for coming, everybody. Have a great day tomorrow. Stay indoors. Look after each other. We'll see you tomorrow.